Hey everyone, welcome back to the highlight.
Today's episode will be talking about some MLB predictions for this upcoming season.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Starting off with our first question, who do you guys think will win MVP?
For me personally, in the AL, it's obviously going to be Aaron Judge, but like a sneaky take would be Bobby Wood Jr. I can see him, hitting for 330 again with over 200 hits. So I think it'll be a race between those two. And for the NL, I got Corbin Carroll. I mean, last season he was pretty good. It was obviously an under par season for him, but I still think it was pretty good for like the average MLB player. But I think he'll really have a breakout year next year.
I also got Aaron Judge. I mean, he's doing really good. There's a few other guys I would pick up, probably like Sohei or something, but Aaron Judge has really been popping off recently. 58 home runs and 144 RBIs. I've been watching him a little bit in the outfield. I think he finally deserves the, spotlight that he deserves. He's always been hated, but he's definitely coming out this season.
For me, I'd probably go. I have three choices: Aaron Judge, Bobby Witt, and a little sneaky pick, Vlad Guerrero Jr. I like how all three guys are playing right now. And if I were not to pick Aaron Judge, I'd probably say Bobby Witt because, I mean, the speed, he can hit well, and the batting average is going to skyrocket. For the NL, I'd probably pick Shohei or Juan Soto. Juan Soto's about to have another breakout year. I don't think it'll be as great as it was with the Yankees, but it'll be something. And then, Shohei Ohtani is just Shohei Ohtani, so.
All right, next question. What team will have the biggest jump from last season?
Personally, I think it'll be the Red Sox. I've seen them get so many free agent additions, like Garrett Crochet, one of the better pitchers in the league last year. They got some bullpen help. They got Bregman, and they got Jarren Duran due for a huge jump this season. And they almost made the playoffs last year with a worse roster than they have now. So give me the Red Sox.
Give me the Atlanta Braves. Come on, dude. Pop out with that. They're making a comeback. Hold on. I'm trying to pull up the roster, right now. Hold on. I'm going to list the players real quick. We got Profar, left field, Acuna, right field, Spencer Strider, starting pitcher, Marcel, Brian De La Cruz, Chris Sale, Matt Olson, Austin Riley. Only people that we're missing is pretty much Dansby Swanson. He will be missed. But this season is an underdog story. Just wait.
For me, I'd probably go for the Detroit Tigers. They got some good. They got Jack Flaherty back, which is a great addition since he's. I'm not gonna say he's mid, but
He was elite.
He was elite with the Dodgers, but I feel like he's gonna slow a little bit down with the Tigers, but he'll still be really good. And they got some nice hitting pieces, so I think
they
they'll
got
be
that
better.
rookie that's looking really good.
Oh yeah, they'll be good. And for the NL, I would say the Braves and the Diamondbacks. I like how both teams are looking. The Braves I'm only hesitant on is because Ronald Acuna is still not going to be there for the start of the season. So I was the Braves. I mean, they're always going to be a 80 win team, for the next 10 years. So.
All right. What team do you think will have the biggest fall off?
I don't think there will be a team with a big fall off, but if I had to pick in the AL, I'd probably go with the Guardians. They're aging. I just don't think they'll be able to put up the same production. And for the NL, I don't really think there's going to be a fall off. I just think that the only way an NL Central team will make the playoff is because of a division winner. I don't think there will be any other contending playoff spots.
I don't really know, to be honest. That's not really a question that I like thinking about. But if I had to choose, it would probably be the Yankees, but not by a wide gap or anything. It's just they're not as watched anymore. They've been falling off with their records. I just feel like they're all not doing as best as they should or popping out as they should. But the main one is just Aaron Judge that I pay attention to.
For me, I'd probably have to go with the Guardians too, or maybe the Seattle Mariners, because even with the pieces the Seattle Mariners have, they're not putting up enough production, and the Guardians are just getting old. Jose Ramirez can't keep going at the pace he has been going for the next 5 years.
What is your National League playoff bracket looking like?
At 1, obviously, give me the Dodgers. I mean, if they don't win the World Series this year, then I'm going to clown them so hard. But at 2, give me the Braves. And at 3, give me the Brewers. At 4, give me the Phillies. At 5, give me the Mets. And then at 6, I'd probably go with either the Diamondbacks or Padres. They both look really good this season. And I really think that both teams can really make it. It's going to come down to that September series.
Obviously, for my number 1, give me the Dodgers. For my number 2, I'm coming in Braves. Hot with the Braves. I mean, come on. I guess my number 3 could go to the Mets. And then my number 4 would probably go to the Cubs.
Justin, what about you?
So obviously, number 1 is going to be the Dodgers. It'll be like that for the next 5 years. Let me get Braves. They'll win that division this year. I think they'll like finally overcome the Phillies. Let's see. Give me the Brewers. They'll be good this year. But also there could be a Cubs. Cubs could be a sneaky. I'd like to see the Padres in there as well as the Diamondbacks. They're both going to be good. Phillies will be in there. And I just don't think the Mets are going to push through this year. I really don't think they are. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a Yankee fan and I freaking hate Juan Soto. They're just, look at their pitching staff. Their opening day starter is Clay Holmes.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
If anything is going to stop that Mets team, it's going to be their pitching.
Yeah. And then for the AL, I'm going to take, let's see. I think this year it will be number 1 will be the Yankees this year, but we have to get put runs up on the board like how we did last year, and our pitching is going to have to be excellent. And then I'll probably have Guardians winning their division again, and then the Astros, and then give me the Red Sox to be in it, the Royals, and sneaky Rangers.
All right. Who is the biggest free agent signing?
Obviously, it's Juan Soto. Last year, you helped the Yankees get to the World Series, and now he's going to help a Mets team who needs outfield help. But don't be biggest free agent signing is obviously Juan Soto, but the most impactful could be the Red Sox duo of Bregman and Crochet or Kyle Tucker. They're all huge additions to brand new teams that could really help them make a playoff push.
I'm going to go with Juan Soto just because of what, Drew said before I did. Their outfield isn't the best. I mean, Jose Siri's, pretty good. And Starlin Marte's pretty good, but Juan Soto's definitely going to do it to him. He's a good hitter, good fielder. He can put the runs on the board and get the runs back in. So, yeah, give me Juan Soto.
For me, it's obviously Juan Soto. That contract, I mean, Juan Soto is an elite player and will be for the next 10 years. But it's just the team he went to. They're just not really that good. They're not.
The Mets?
Yeah, they're not really that good.
Their hitting is good, but
Yeah,
they just
that,
can't get
that
it
pitching and that bullpen is going to mess them up real big.
Before we move on to the next question, a quick word from our sponsors.
we'd like to give a special thanks to Silver Sky Woodworking for the support of this channel. Without them, it would be impossible to record this. If any of our listeners need custom furniture, accent walls, cutting boards, or custom cabinets, they should head over to ViridianNews.org and click the link for Silver Sky.
We would also like to thank Miss Kelly Moss, the mother of Jake and Jack Moss. Thank you, Miss Moss, for the donation.
This donation is very helpful to the Viridian staff. With these donations, we can work to get new microphones and a new soundboard for better audio quality and make the room feel like a comforting space for all to record in. Even $25 helps towards the room.
And we're always looking for new patrons and sponsors, so let us know on ViridianNews.org if you would like to be a part of our work and reach our audience with us.
Now, back to the podcast.
All right, next question. What is your World Series matchup prediction?
Out of the NL, I obviously have to go with the Dodgers. I mean, the lineup is way too stacked to not pick them this year. But in the AL, I want the Red Sox. last season they looked really good, and then obviously with the way we've been talking about on this podcast, I really think they can make it all the way.
Yeah, for sure. I really want to say Braves just because it's like the hometown, but I might just have to go like, I don't know, Dodgers or something. But yeah, it's probably gonna be Dodgers versus Red Sox.
For me, in the AL, I'm gonna come out with the Yankees. I'm only saying that because I think they're gonna fix their pitching staff in the middle of the season, their starting rotation. And obviously Dodgers, like, come on, look at that team. Like, it's unbelievable.
All right. Speaking of LeBron, going off that matchup, who will win the World Series and how many games?
Give me the Red Sox in an upset. They win in 7. They got the Dodger killer, Alex Bregman, and I really think that he can repeat what he did in 2017. Give me the Red Sox in 7.
If it was the Yankees-Dodgers, I'd probably say it would go to a 7-game series, unlike how it was last year. But I'd probably give it to the Dodgers to just pull it off.
Yeah, definitely give me the Dodgers.
All right. What about the World Series MVP?
Alex Bregman, Dodger killer. Give me him. I mean, it's just simple as that. Like bread and butter.
Give me Shohei Ohtani in my 1.
Yeah, it'll be Shohei Ohtani with the pitching. He'll come back this year, right?
Yeah,
He'll come back with the pitching this year. That'll be elite. And the hitting is already masterclass. But if not him, Freddie
Freeman.
With the huge spending sprees in the MLB, mainly by the Dodgers signing players to very massive contracts, should there be a salary cap in the MLB like there is in other leagues?
Absolutely. You see the Dodgers out here spending billions of dollars on less than like 5 players, and teams are just going to be okay with it? No, they need to implement something like a salary cap, like the NBA does. Salary cap, luxury cap, stuff like that, because this is getting ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting to a point where it's like it's not gonna be fun watching MLB anymore because it's always gonna be like Dodgers are gonna be dominant. They'll win back-to-back World Series. They're getting all the good players, and it's getting to a point where it's not fun.
Yeah, same with like football, with the Chiefs, same with the Yankees. I mean, all these teams that just went back-to-back all the times in the years. I don't want anything scripted or anything like that, but it'd be fun watching some other teams win and take it all the way.
All right. Who has the best 1-9 lineup if all players are healthy?
Realistically, I'd probably go with the Phillies. Like, I want to say the Braves, but that end of that 7-8-9 kind of kills it. So I really think that it's going to be the Phillies until the Braves figure it out, until they get all their injuries like sorted out. And I really think just the Phillies right now.
I really pulled in between the Dodgers and the Braves. I know those are like the main 2 teams I'm saying, but they're just like, they have so much hype and they deserve all that hype, I'm not going to lie. If it's a fully healthy lineup though, I mean, I guess I got to go with the Dodgers, no matter how much of a Braves fan I am.
Yeah, I'm stuck between those 3 teams, Phillies, Dodgers, Braves. Phillies are, you can say they're always healthy. Dodgers are just, with the Dodgers, they can either win or they can either lose, but they'll mainly like win. And then the Braves, once they get Ronald Acuna back, they're going to be unstoppable.
Actually, I triple back on that one. Give me the Braves, only because I just realized there's never been a full season with every single player being completely healthy. So me thinking about it just now after Justin just said that, if the whole roster is healthy, they're taking every single World Series. So give me the Braves.
All right. Next question. Who has the best starting rotation if all players are healthy?
I hate the Phillies, but they're looking really nasty this year. They got the Wheeler-Nola Suarez combo. And if the only difference between the Braves and the Phillies is that the Braves, like 1 through 5, kind of falls off near the end. I'm not saying that A.J. Smith-Shawver and Bryce Elder are bad, other than Bryce Elder, but it's just the Phillies have like 5 consistent players who will get you wins, get you strikeouts, get you all like a low ERA. So, unfortunately, give me the Phillies.
Give me Paul Skeen. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, Phillies for sure.
Yeah, Philly's got that. The Zach Wheeler, Jesus Luzardo, and Aaron Nola. They're all really good, and basically their whole starting five is an elite pitching class. So it's the Phillies. Thank you guys for tuning in.
We hope you enjoyed episode 21 of The Highlight.
Tune in next time for a blooper reel and for the best sports movies of all time. This next up podcast, for the last one of the semester, will be an unedited and unscripted podcast.
Welcome back, and always remember,
Stay classy, Walnut Grove.